Hi, it's Zanele and Japa, unlearning experts at Tomorrow Today Global. Now here's the truth. You and I are consistently going through some form of transition, whether it's in our personal lives and even in our professional lives. And sometimes we're transitioning in more than one area consecutively all the time. Now, in a world of unprecedented change and unparalleled innovation, it's become even more important now than it's ever been that our organizations know exactly how to transition from one normal, as they say, to a completely different normal that we've never even seen ourselves being a part of. But here's the downside. Most of us actually expect these transitions to happen out of nowhere, where we strategically change different things within the organization and expect the rest to flow like milk and honey. Unfortunately, this is not the case. Transitions are something that need us to engage on so many different levels outside of the structural. And that's why it's become so important that organizations understand exactly what it takes to transition. Think about a transition in this way. Think about a trapeze artist who's swinging through the air on a bar or a swing. They're holding on to something that they've become closely familiar to, that's been some kind of a security for them for a very long time. And then all of a sudden, they need to let go of this bar or the swing that they've been swinging on for some time. Now imagine as the trapeze artist lets go, during that time in between when they've let go and when they grab hold, there's that neutral zone, what's called a neutral zone, where they don't know, they have no idea as to what to expect. There's this nervousness, this anticipation that so many of us feel during times of transition. And once they grab hold of something that's completely new. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the Navigating Transitions framework. A framework that uses key unlearning techniques, insightful case studies, and humorous but also thought-provoking stories. All to do a few things that are actually critical in the transitions process. The very first is disengaging some of our default analyses and ways that we see things. Have you noticed how when someone asks you a question that's going to need you to engage yourself cognitively, we often look away? Because sometimes that's what we need. We need to disengage from what we've always thought was the way to respond to situations and to respond to things. So that's the very first unlearning technique or principle that we use in this presentation. In between some of those stories, techniques, and case studies are some interactive and engaging exercises and activities that include ambiguity amongst a few other factors. This is done in order to discomfort you, because a lot of the time we don't want to be discomforted, which makes it really hard to transition. But if we start to make discomfort our friend and being inconvenienced, because that's what transitioning is all about. It's all about letting go of one thing and grabbing hold of something completely new that may have previously seemed completely foreign to us, but is something that's going to lead us directly to where we see our organizations going. Contact our team at Tomorrow Today Global for assistance and guidance as you navigate the transition that you are currently going through, as you let go and grab hold of something completely new.